Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. The one and only Sergio Martinez. At the middleweight limit, 160 pounds. They call him the Marvel, Sergio Martinez. This future Hall of Famer who fights out of Buenos Aires, Argentina, has traveled the world over to ply his trade. Roy.
This bout is scheduled.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk.
Todd, all I can say, heaven on earth.
All right, I went
Heaven
over
on
the
earth.
room.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this. The build up to this fight has been incredible. Both of these men verbally sparring for weeks, and now they get it on for real. A well-placed hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Right hook just missed. That left hook missed. What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Does well to block that left jab. Nice defense there, blocking the hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Martinez in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
Stop him in his tracks. You got complacent.
And there's the bell for round two. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Through the hook, didn't land. Nice exchange here from both men. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Failing to score with that right hook. They're both trying for a knockout. Down goes Sergio Martinez. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
I've got to see that again.
been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Let's talk about Martinez in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, and thought, right.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. A perfect counter shot. Good defense there with that left hook. Caution being thrown to the wind. The courage on display here is incredible. Beautiful counterpunch. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed, they're confident, they know they just have to quick fire, boom! In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed, and that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Martinez in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Breathe. Just get your breath stepping around. Get out there and switch up. Get this.
You're taking out. He's too tired. He's not getting back up.
You're much better than this.
Here we go to the 4th round. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Both men step back for just a moment. Look at the hand speed and footwork between these two elite-level middleweights. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That left hook won't score. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Martinez in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
relax. Just get your rhythm back, and then we go again.
Need to give him no free shots, yeah?
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is the heavyweight, but the middleweight, it's the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history book.
Swing and a miss with the right hook. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Nice job blocking the left hook. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Martinez in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
I love it, that Jeff Slick.
Go out there and win this next round.
Those 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss him. Great work.
Tuck into this. You're better than this, King. Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back, and then we go again. Now it's a tough
Not getting back up. You were thinking, you were smart. You weren't
in the first minute, stick him on the end of the jab, and then start gathering your
jab, don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end of what you do. With what?
Get out there and switch up. Get this boxing back together.
Middle ready. That right hand, beautiful. Beautiful.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Right back into the action.
You're doing good, kid. You're doing good. Same again. Don't change too much.
There's the bell to start round 6. When are we going to see a jab from these two? How about that time counter shot? Do not throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. To put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. Well, Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain over brawn.
And they are giving us action. You'd like to see more jabs. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Martinez in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Stay focused, good jab, and breathe when you step it around.
Just keep him on the end of your jab. You're getting your time in already.
Get back out there and win the round. Come on, get back into the fight. You're much better than this guy. Much better. He's not in your league. Come on, switch on.
Those 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss it.
I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get
Like kick. Right round. Don't be looking at the one shot at a time.
Here comes round 7. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walked right through it?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
They exchanged punches. He threw a punch and just got countered. Missing with the hook. Neither one of them wants this to go to the judges' scorecards. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Nice idea with the hook, but that's blocked. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4. You still want to fight?
Let's talk about Roy Jones. And they're back at it again here in round 8. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come?
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back. Steady yourself.
Hold on, Pensacola's finest is down. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
Shot from the gods, they say.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and upward.